Hello students, I'll be explaining you the major scale and the major scale formula. Like what all notes are being used in major scale, how it is formed, how many notes are there, and what is major scale. So first of all, let me start with major scale. You all know this tune, which is Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do. In Western language, this is called a major scale, and in Indian language, we sing like this: Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Dha Ni Sa. Right? So this is a major scale. There are a few words which you have to learn to form a major scale. So there are three important words for a major scale, that is root, whole, and half. Once again, it's root, whole, and half. And the formula for the major scale is like root, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Once again, I'll repeat the formula. It's root, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Now, what is root? The very first note of a scale is known as a root note. So, for an example, we have 12 chromatic notes, right? As you can see in this keyboard, we have C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, right? So from this C to B, we have 12 notes, right? All these white keys are natural notes and all these black keys are non-natural notes. So if I want to play, let's say, scale E for an example. So this is E. E is a natural note, and the very first note of a scale, as I've already mentioned, so E will be my root note, right? The very first note of a scale is known as a root note. If I want to play, let's say, G major scale, so G will be my root note. If I want to play F sharp major scale, F sharp will be the root note, right? So I hope you all are clear with the root note. First note of a scale is known as root note. Now, what do you mean by whole note? Whole note means when you skip a note irrespective of natural or non-natural. I'll give you one example, right? Example of E. So what will be the whole note of E? It will be F sharp, because we are skipping this note, right? So E is a natural note and F sharp is a non-natural note. As I've already mentioned, whole, when you calculate whole, you don't have to look into all these things that both the notes should be natural or both should be non-natural. It could be anything, right? Here in this case, E is natural note and F sharp is non-natural note, right? I'll give you one more example where both the notes are natural. So for an example, A, this is A note. What will be the whole note of A? It will be B, because we are skipping A sharp note, right? So we have learned about what is whole note. Now I'll explain you what is half note. So half note means when the notes are besides each other, again irrespective of natural or non-natural. So once again, I'll give you one example of half note. We'll start with B note. This is B note. Now what will be the half note of B? It will be C. There is no black key in between these two notes. So right, both the notes are natural notes, B and C. I'll give you one more example. Maybe F. So this is F note and F sharp. Now in this example, F is natural note and F sharp is non-natural. So this is half note. Once again, I'll repeat all these three words for you Root means first note of a scale. Whole means when you skip a note irrespective of natural or non-natural. And half means when the notes are besides each other, again irrespective of natural and non-natural.